Welcome in, y'all. It is Friday, February 25th, 2022, and this is Nicole with Practical Divinations bringing you your daily collective reading. Oh, folks, we cannot make this up. Look at all these kings coming in, rushing in. I just want to take a few seconds to breathe and relax. Everyone, I think, could feel the energy yesterday. A lot happened yesterday. A lot came up for everyone. How much and how severe, I guess, really just depends on where you're at and what you needed in your journey. But it was a day. And I told you we're getting this Disneyland trip, but we're basically working for it. We're working for it for real, y'all. Okay, so let's read these cards. So and I told you a few days ago that karmic partner that we're all with. And by karmic partner, I mean that thing in our life that holds us back, that gives us grief, that we have outgrown, that we struggle with, and that we've been asking the universe for 17 generations. 17 generations we've been with this karmic, guys. We've had this problem 17 generations. And for each of you, I know you know what it is. The thing that's just eating you alive. It's going away. I want to show you all, before we even get going, the bottom of the deck. On this deck, bottom of the deck energies, right? The sun. We know what the outcome is going to be, and it's sooner than you think, guys. But this is what we're working on. And I want to show you over here on this deck right here, bottom of the deck energy. Great and full. We actually got that the other day, but here it is back, a reminder. It is a reminder. All right, so why are all these kings rushing in with the Hierophant? Well, if you notice, we have every king but what? The King of Swords, right, guys? And we know that Queen of Swords has, where we're at right now, we're currently in that Queen of Swords energy, has really just been driving us crazy. We want to bring our queen up to this level. We've leveled up in every other aspect. The Hierophant's here to help us. We have this, if you look at how this even works out and what this means, okay, in the spiritual realm, what would this look like? Okay, this would look like all your ancestors, your whole team, everyone, the entirety of the team has come to help you bring out that King of Swords. Amazing, right? Because we want to get here. We want to get to a judgment. We want to get past that, having everything nice, syncing in harmony, straightened up, lined up. We want that, right? We all want that. That's the goal for everyone. But what's stopping us? We want to get into the meat and potatoes here, right? Because obviously, if we knew what to do, we would do it, right? We've got the six of solutions, okay? So we're getting an answer. We're getting an answer, right? We are currently in the shadows. We are there, y'all. We are there. Take it easy, okay? Be very kind and gentle and understanding. These are things you've already cultivated. Nothing hard here. Our divine helpers, our whole team is here with us. We are getting a victory. We saw the underside. We saw that. But what are we working with? That is the question, the important question. Well, look, we've got revenge and we've got fragmentation. The revenge factor, okay? Look at this girl. Look at this girl. Look at her wings. She had something. Those weren't her wings. That's why she's all mad and upset and crying. You see all the feathers. I don't know if you guys can see as well because you're through the camera, but there's fallen feathers. There's things all around her. She's angry. Something was taken from her. Her ability to fly, to soar, to really succeed was taken from this girl. Look at that, right? That's you. Some of you obviously are not women, but this is a feminine aspect. We all have masculine and feminine within us, but the feminine part has been, pretty much had her wings flipped. Wow, guys. universe, this is important. Pay attention. Our entire reading just was like, bam. Okay. We've got fragmentation next to that. See, this karmic energy wants to hold on to us tight. It does not want to let us go. That's why it's been so hard to wiggle out. That's why it's been with us for 17 generations. And the energy, I mean, you guys can feel it, right? It's crazy. Like, it's real. Like, we are really in some place. Like, I feel like we're in the eye of the storm. And I know for some of you that really is going to resonate too. That phrase, the eye of the storm. Okay. So here's the issue. Now that we're back, we've got this revenge girl, right? And this has fragmented us. Because this has happened, we have taken a very significant, important part of ourselves and put it away from us. Okay, I've asked a lot of you in my coaching classes and my coaching sessions, right, to do a soul retrieval. And what that is just, basically bringing back those parts, those fragmented parts, so we can start to heal them, integrate them, and understand them. Now, the problem here is we believe something that's not true. There is something that we've been taught, that we have decided on for the last 17 generations. That's a long time. That's a lot of lifetimes, y'all. Like, I know in the grand scheme of things, it's not, but for us who are trying to do so much now and who are wanting to see these results in our own lifetime, it's a long time. 17. Us personally, as these souls, have been trying to figure out what was the lie. We've been confused. 17 generations. What was the lie? Well, we're about to find out, guys. We're about to find out. If I knew what it was, I would tell you. I'm in the same boat as you all. So we're going to find out. I am, you are, we are, the royal we, all of us. Royal we, royal you. It's just insane, guys. I can't believe our whole team is coming. So something that you can do with this, and this will help, right? I'm going to give you guys a little bit of coaching to try to get you through. This on the 3D level is your spiritual team. This is all your ancestors, all the last versions of you, all your family, all of it backing you up, especially these kings, these masters, the big top dogs have came because we've got this guy, right, coming over you. Okay, he's a king too. He's a big dog. He's bigger than you, right? He should be up there, but he's like this guy on fire. They've come to put that fire out. They've come to turn him into what he needs to be so he can be up here so we can have this judgment. Okay, and what you can do, guys, is you can connect with your ancestors, with your guides. You can connect with these guys, and you can connect with this guy too. And all you have to do that is just sit quietly, go inside of that heart space. I know most of you know how to do that. If you don't, hit me up, please. Ask a friend for your own benefit. Like, these are skills you need. Go into that heart space, sink down, and talk. Ask questions. Why are you here? What is going on? What are you here to help me with? Why do you hurt? Why are you on fire? Why are we going through this? Ask a lot of questions. Get deep and make them very specific to you. Okay? And get to the root of what is going on here. That's just something that I think can help you out. Now, another thing, okay, that I would tell some of my coaching clients, because again, Friday, I want us to like really get to work here. We've got this revenge girl, and because her wings were clipped, we are fragmented. We've hidden that so deep. This is such a deep pain, such a deep trauma. We have hidden this, hidden it deep and lied. We've hidden it deep and lied. So you can come and you can ask this girl, okay, that's you. I know it doesn't really matter if you're a guy or girl. Again, I want to repeat that, but this is you. This is you. And you're going to cut deeply anyone who tries to confront that lie. Okay. And you're doing this in your normal life. So when people come and they question this mask and they make you have to think and go a little deeper, this is who comes out. So a way to recognize that, a way to have a little more awareness, guys, when you notice that you've got your swords, and in most times, for most of you, your tongue is your sword. Some of you, it's your fist and your anger, but for most of you, it's going to be your tongue. You're going to lash out. You're going to hurt. And if you're not to that point where you're hurting people and you've grown a little bit, you're going to deny, you're going to reflect it and like I'm rubber, you're glue kind of thing. You're going to be putting it back on the other person. So if you can find when you're doing this, if you can get some awareness, find out when you're doing this in your day and say, hey, I got to stop. What's really bugging me? What's really bothering me? That's going to help you get through this, okay? Now, we are getting a solution. This is promised, so I don't want you guys to get stressed out at all. Please do not get stressed out. Please don't get worried. This is promised to you, okay? This is promised to you. It is guaranteed. We've got the Six of Solutions. We've got the Sun. We've got everything. We know in our hearts. We know in our hearts. And that's what pushes us and drives us to keep moving forward, right, guys? That the solution to all this is promised. So don't let it get you down. Don't let this energy get you down. Take some deep breaths, refocus, remember what's important to you, and just take it one step at a time, one step, one moment at a time if you have to. But this is good, guys. This is good. This is where we want to be. This is us being in the gym for some of you who are on this body journey. This is the equivalency, the energy of you being in the gym, working off, working those, toning those muscles, getting lean. Some of you, you're on this journey to find your purpose. This is you getting more of that information. This is you getting, records and documents that you didn't have before. Some of you are clearing up old contracts and getting rid of older energies. This is you literally saying, okay, I've talked, I've done what I've needed to do. I've solved these, a solution's been had, and I'm going to take the steps to do what I need to do to finalize these contracts. I mean, there's just so much going on. I could touch base with so many of you. Like, wow. Just wow. Guys, you just can't make this up. All our kings, our King of Swords is finally in the making. We're finally working on that. When we have all our kings lined up, guys, what is our life going to look like? It's going to be amazing, okay? And I mean, I know we're all on different levels viewing this on different perceptions with different, filters of what our life is. Some of us are living bigger lives, and some of us are living smaller lives and simpler lives. And I mean, it's all different, but wow. Get ready to work, guys. But get ready to know in your heart that this is coming. Like, it's coming, guys. It's coming in our lifetime. In our lifetime. I can't stress that enough. Soon. Soon. In our lifetime and soon. I hate to give you all the timeline. I've seen, and it's kind of playing with my head because I hate knowing the future. I like to look at the present. I mean, we plan for the future, but knowing the future is totally different. I wish I didn't. I wish I hadn't looked, but I did. But so don't worry about the timeline, guys. Just know every day that this is coming. Get excited. Go at it hard and fast and steady. And that's one thing I do want to say before I cut this video for today, before I cut our program short. The entire time I was setting up today, the board kept falling over. The cards kept falling up. I ended up having to use some tape. And I don't normally like to do that, but the word secure, to really secure and fasten down, came to mind. And I want everyone to really figure out what that means in your life. What do you need to secure down? What do you need to fasten down? Because I want you to know a hurricane is coming. If we're having to fasten down things and secure things, the only time I can think of ever needing to do that is during a storm. And I told you we're in the eye of the storm, guys. Use this opportunity. So funny, eye of the storm, and it came back. Use this opportunity to regather, regroup, get your strength up, because it's coming, but it's worth it. You asked for this. I want you to remember you asked for this. The truth is coming. This guy, he's gonna be a king. I mean, you can't make this. It's insane. Our whole team is here. Our whole team is here. Our vibrancy, our child, our intuition, everything is telling us we know this. Everything is pointing to figuring this out. I'm excited, guys. I love you. I'm not going to ramble. I just can't tell you enough to just do these things. It's so important right now, because if you're not doing them, you're going to be behind and you're going to be upset. I have a few people I know who are feeling these struggles a lot harder than others, and it's because, they weren't able to do what they needed to do before this wave came. They're in the rougher section of it. I know some of you are riding pretty in the top, but we're going to do it. I just want you to know we're all in this together, y'all. We're going to do it because you are me and I am you, and we're just seeing it from different angles. So let's get it, guys. Let's bring ourselves together. Let's get rid of this fragmentation. Let's clear this up so we can come up to our kinglyhood. You guys have an excellent Friday. You guys have an excellent weekend. I will see you tomorrow. Take care.